Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with our Road to the World Record, and we are at the end of our 7th season with Barry, the end of our 232nd season in total. We're into the June of 2247. Let's see how the second half of our season went. As you may know, we were in the Champions League first knockout round, we were in the Welsh Cup quarter-final, and we were second in the league, away off Haverfordwest, but still in a fight with Port Talbot. It started off with a 1-1 draw with Aston Lido, where we missed a penalty in the 96th minute. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. I can't believe it. I was like, this is our chance, and McDumpy decided to miss it. He had a terrible game already, and he missed it. Couldn't believe it. I nearly sold him right then and there. We then, straight after that, got our first win over Haverfordwest for the season. Juan Manuel Barrios with the only goal. We only had 2 shots on target all game, and one of them went in. And this is the Haverfordwest's first loss of the season. And I went, could we? Could we maybe? No, we could not. Spoiler alert. We had Lille in the first knockout round. We drew 2-2 in this game. It was a bit of back and forth. We took the 2-1 lead at one point. Barrios with the goal, but they brought it back to 2-2. So it set it up quite nicely for the second leg. So 2-2 draw away from home. Not bad. Not bad at all. We took on Aberystwyth at home. 3-0 win. Barrios with 2 and Vukovic with 1. Pretty much all within a few minutes there. Another man sent off early, which was nice for us. And then beat him again in the Welsh Cup quarterfinal away from home. Barrios and Sindelar with the goals. And then we lost 4-1 to Pennybont. Got absolutely smashed, unfortunately. Aston Lido was a 1-0 win. Very nice. And then at Lille, a 3-1 win to send us into our first ever Champions League quarter-final. Juan Carlos Vivas, our Argentinian centre mid, first ever goals for us. Very good time, especially when we went 1-0 down through a penalty in added time when we'd been dominated. That was literally their only shot on target in the entire game, and it was a penalty, and I was fuming. But we won it, 3-1, into the quarterfinals we went. We then had Port Talbot. We won 2-1. Barrios with a late winner there. He has been absolutely amazing this year. But Haverfordwest, a 2-0 loss away from home. And I think this game sealed the title for Haverfordwest. So we weren't going to be back-to-back winners, unfortunately. We'd have to settle for second or third. We then had TNS in the Welsh Cup semi-final. 4-0. Mario Rivera with his first goals for us. And Barrios with 2 more. We then had Ajax in at the Champions League quarter-final. We drew 2-2 at home with a 92nd minute equaliser. They took the lead, and then we got 2 goals back, and then the 92nd minute, I couldn't believe it, put us in the position that Lille put us in, or we put Lille in the first second. I was like, we have to go there and get a result now. But after that, we played Aberystwyth away from home, 2-1 win, very important, especially when they had a man sent off. Barrios with 2 goals in 2 minutes. We basically relied on him a lot this year, so that was very, very good for us. And then what else happened after that? 3-2 loss to Ajax. We absolutely threw it away. A goal conceded in the 2nd minute, then the 30th and the 45th, and then we basically didn't start playing. We had all the stats. We scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes, but that wasn't enough. If we hadn't conceded that 92nd minute goal, we would have been through to the semi-final, and I couldn't believe it. Ajax were the perfect opposition for us, and we threw it away. We absolutely bottled it. But we had a second place to fight for, and a Welsh Cup final. We lost our first ever Welsh Cup final to Haverfordwest. Could we do any better versus Pennybont? So after that, where is it? Here it is. We lost 4-0 to Pennybont. Basically, we threw out the kids in this game. As you can see here along the side, you've got lots of people that just aren't starters in this game. So we lost 4-0. We were playing Pennybont, so maybe give them a bit of false confidence. And it fucking worked. It worked. 2-1 win. Fleming Stamp in the 2nd minute, and then Vukovic in the 31st gave us the 2-0 lead. They scored pretty much 5 minutes after half-time with a free kick, but we held on for our first ever Welsh Cup final win. First ever Cup final win with Barry since they were extinct. This is the new Phoenix club of Barry Town. First ever domestic trophy. Huge. Basically made this season a success for us. And then by that point, we'd already won. We already claimed second with our win over Aberystwyth. We lost 5-2 on the final day after going 2-0 up. I don't know how that happened, but who cares? The final league table, we finished second with 67 points, so only 6 points less than last year. Haverfordwest were just too strong. 1 loss all season to us. They had 2 draws to us. They beat us lost to us and drew 2 times. We did pretty well versus them. Only 5 draws and 26 wins. Our losses away from home were pretty... Basically, us losing to Penny Bont 4 times caused us to lose this title, honestly. They were just our bogey team this year. Afan Lido finished very poorly. Only 7 wins all year. Port Talbot 2nd, Penny Bont 3rd, Haverford West 5th. Carmarthen and Rill relegated. And then if you look at Afan Lido win the Euro Places playoff. But in the end, not a bad season. A Champions League quarterfinal for the first time ever, although it could have been a semi-final. PSG ended up winning it over Ajax in the final. So we could have actually got to a final somehow because it was PSV in the semi-finals. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that was our chance. But we'll have to try again, maybe. A second place, a Welsh Cup final, and a quarterfinal isn't bad at all. If you look at our squad, I think they're not gone for holidays yet. Juan Manuel Barrios, 25 goals in all competitions. Absolutely huge. 19 for McDumpie, 14 for Vukovic. We've been playing this 4-3-3, so these 3 strikers are huge. And then we got a few more after that. Assists-wise, though, Vukovic, he's been star provider. 16 assists, 13 assists for McDumpie, 10 for Antionak, and then 8 for Marinkovic and the rest. Thankfully, we kept Vukovic. We had an 84 million offer in the summer for him last year. And I'm glad I kept him because I think he did score the winning goal in our Welsh Cup final. So we might never get as much money as 84 million, but he's the best player at our club. And we need to give him a new contract at some point, and he wants a lot of money, so it's going to be an upgrade at that point. But yeah, there we go. Full season done. It's not bad at all. The board are happy with us. Our first ever cup win. Our finances looking a bit better at the moment. We've got a new stadium sponsor, which is a lot more money than before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Next year we're going to season 8 and the season before the Euros. So we're going to be streaming throughout the week, and we're going to be streaming the Euros in Portugal. So come join us. We're on Samori7 twitch.tv. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, starting 8 p.m. GMT. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys next time.